Hi, I'm Gladys Grad, and I'm going to show you how to play Royale Siamese Mah Jongg with 3 or 4 players. Now, I sometimes call it Royale because I stuck an E at the end, and that makes it kind of fancy. And I think you're going to enjoy this because this is something new and different and exciting. All right, first of all, when you play with 3, you're going to use 2 sets. You're going to play 2 sets with 4 people, too. Now, playing with 3 sets means, with 2 sets for 3 people, means you have 16 jokers, 16 flowers. You also have 8 of each natural symbol tile, like 8 9 bands and 8 2 cracks and 8 greens. So remember, you're going to use all of those tiles to make your hands. And the option of the game is to win after making 2 mahjongs. Now, when we set up for 3, we build walls for 3 people. And then we have all these extra tiles. And we just throw them in so we don't have to build the 4th wall. And we have done that here. And I'm going to take 28 tiles because I'm East. I'm the host, and I get to get 28. And everybody else gets 27. So I'm going to pick these tiles, and I'm going to arrange them in my hand, as is everybody else. I count them by 2s. I pick them up from opposite sides, and I put them in my rack. And the other are just going to be picking them up at random too. We don't go in order, we just pick. Okay, 2 of us has finished picking our tiles, but our 3rd one has been a little slower. And when they finish picking up the tiles and find out that they don't have enough, we're going to open up the first set of walls. Now, you go immediately to these walls, that's me, and you're going to throw 1 die to figure how to break your wall. Remember, this comes from old Chinese mahjong, Asian mahjong, where it was done in order to prevent stacking the tiles. Those were in the days when the tiles were so deeply etched that their fingers were sensitive enough to recognize certain tiles. And maybe certain tiles of that had extra points. We don't want any stacking of jokers. We're gonna throw the die 3. So I'm going to set aside 3 stacks and put them to the side, just like you do in regular mahjong. And then she's going to finish picking the rest of her tiles for her deal. To begin the game, I'm East, I'm going to discard. I just happen to be discarding an East. The next player will start picking from this wall. When everybody finishes their turn, picking from this wall, I am then going to put out my 2nd wall. So East basically puts out both of their walls, as does each player in succession put out their first wall and then put out their 2nd wall. I'm going to hide this under my rack. But what do I do with those first 3 stacks that I just threw the dice? I'm going to put them here in front of my rack, and this will be my last wall. That means you play off of the 1st wall, my 2nd wall, and then my last wall. Okay, what are we playing toward? We're playing toward the object of the game, which is, I want 2 perfect mahjongs sitting in front of me. And when I set out 2 perfect mahjongs, I end up getting, at the same time, I end up getting double points on both of them. So I am going to try and figure out during my play, if I put out 1 mahjong and it's worth 25 points, and then I wait to put out my 2nd mahjong, which is also worth 25 points, I will get double points for that 2nd mahjong. But if I put both of them out at the exact same time, I will get double points on both of those mahjongs. That's it. That's perfection.